goes up to 10 runs. Won't be a bad idea for wicket falls. To get a player like Rishad Hussain, give him the license and make the maximum out of his good form, especially in the ODIs up in Liverpool, striking the ball so well.
Number one is if a wicket falls, which Bangladesh does not want. They want to take this right to the end, and Zakir, having come back after a paltry run with the bat in the recent past, he wants to make an immense, redeem himself with the big innings here. And you're right, I think Shamim is slated to come in next, but the loss of confidence that he had from the previous game and playing a rash shot, maybe he'll have a better option with Rishad Hussain, who can really cloud the ball about. Played two brilliant cameos in the ODIs. I think he would be the one that should be brought in before Shamim.
Yeah, modern day thinking.
কোনো এজেন্টের কাছে অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে প্রতারিত না হয়ে
বাংলাদেশি ও প্রবাসী ভাইদের জানাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম। অনলাইনে বেটিং করবার জন্য ভালো কোনো সাইট খুঁজে পাচ্ছেন না? আর নয় দেরি, এখন বিউইন 365 নিয়ে এলো দারুণ সব অফার। অ্যাকাউন্ট খুললেই পাচ্ছেন ফার্স্ট ডিপোজিটে 10% বোনাস। ইউজারদের সুবিধার্থে লেনদেন করতে পারছেন বিকাশ নগদ রকেটে। আমাদের সাইটের মাধ্যমে 24 ঘন্টা কাস্টমার সার্ভিস এবং উইথড্র পাচ্ছেন 2 থেকে 3 মিনিটে। সততাই ব্যবসার মূলধন। আমরা কথায় না কাজে বিশ্বাসী। তাই আর নয় দেরি, অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলতে স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বার অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নাম্বারে যোগাযোগ করবেন।
That's how it stands at the moment. Bangladesh bowlers doing well to restrict the West Indies to 149. They're 20 overs, but it's a tough ask now. 88 for 3 with 6 more to go, requiring 10.33. Work to be done here by Bangladesh. Well, this is the Dutch Bangla Bank series. Dutch Bangla Bank is the first European joint venture bank in Bangladesh and a pioneer in the banking sector of Bangladesh in terms of customer trust and confidence through transparent and pure banking.
Romero Shepherd, the ball is the third over. 6 bowlers being used. Shehope rotating his bowlers very well so far. Straight away, first ball charging down. Shepherd bowled excellent over in the last one, just gave away a couple of runs and picked up a single. And drop catches are the ones that probably will haunt the West Indies radar.
Yeah, you see catches drop, win matches with drop catches, lose matches, despite the fact they are in control. Look at the amount of times they've been given the opportunity. The last one, I think, was one of the easiest to gobble up and spare a thought for the bowler.
Shehope spoke a lot about having so much pride in fielding I think it's all about the moment. Drop catches, and any player in the world will go through a phase where they'll drop a 1 or 2 catches. But having 4 catches dropped in 14.1 overs in a team game, want to win the series, not on. Oh.
Got his man. So lucky. Get 4 runs, maybe this will get him started. Been a little bogged down and getting the runs make open up now because he has that array of shots.
Yeah, initial movement of Jacare last ball, he was covering the off stump. That is to go big during that side. Just like that. But the line really outside the off stump, but I'm sure you will see the will come there home against Jacare lines and people the leg side much more.
And he makes it too obvious, even in the last delivery, he was flying across to the offside. And when the ball is outside the line of ball, you're cramped for space. You really can't free your arms and play to the offside. You're always targeting the onside. So you'll have to improve that offside hitting more than anything else.
Looking at his stance, he's running outside the off stump. Confirmation, covering the stumps. In the air, probably will be safe. Yeah. Again, dropping it, but always falling in no man's land.
Well, Jacare, that switch the miss it. Really didn't time it. If it timed it, that would have gone down the throat of the fielder. Not going down the throat of the fielder gets 2 catches these days for the West Indies.
The use of slow ball in the last 1.4 overs by Romeo Shepherd is very, very impressive. I'm talking about you. Probably not. On the first game, there was, for a certain extent, certainly something that Sheho will be happy that there's no due. So the spinners and the fast bowlers can have a good grip, especially the fast bowlers when they bowl the slow ball into the pitch. Try a ball is something that they will be craving for. Fast bowlers when they bowl the slow ball into the pitch, try a ball is something that they will be craving for. Slow delivery and calls the wide, rightly so.
They're just trying to bowl a wideish kind of ball out of reach of Tanzit Hassan, but it's getting tougher for Bangladesh. 10.31 runs required from now on. And the next 5 overs, they've got to really turn it on. I think throw caution to the wind. No use dying wandering. You've got to try and upset the rhythm of the bowlers by charging after them. There is some batting like Rashad we know to come.
Shot. Mid-offing the circle, right option by Tanzit. Extra cover and brings up a precious boundary. Extra. And that brings up the 50 as well. But Tanzit Hassan Tamim is 9th T20 50.
And what a time to come and what a shot to get it. It looks so smooth as he went and met the ball and thumped it in that gap. He was in control of that shot. Nothing uncertain about it. It went very, very quickly. You need more of those.
A great shot. What a way to bring up his 50. He goes past Tamim Iqbal and Mahmudullah. And both of them have 8 half centuries in T20 International. Just behind Shakib Al Hassan on 13 half centuries and Liton Kumar Das on 15. Certainly a player to watch out for the future. I mean, I like him so much. And he's going a full song. One to watch out for, that's for sure. Plays it late, but finds a fielder at a deep cover point. And brings up the 100 as well for Bangladesh after 15 overs. Anybody's game from here on. Yes, Bangladesh have now posted 100 for 3, but there are only 5 more overs left. The question remains, have they lifted a little bit? Yeah, anybody's game from here on. Yes, Bangladesh have now posted 100 for 3, but there only have 5 more overs left. The question remains, have they left it a little bit too late to be a little bit more aggressive? Because there are 7 wickets in hand and all eyes will be on Tanzeen Hassan Tamim. The fans who've come in big numbers will be hoping and praying that he can take Bangladesh home and square the series. Again down the wicket and he's smashing it. Square on the wicket on the offside for a lovely boundary. Good evening, Simon Badri.
Hello Arthur, hello everyone once again. A good start to the over 10s and over needed. So they did a few boundaries. A wonderful cut for 4. There's protection deep, but he's found the gap to perfection. Yeah, that's the question. Have they left it a little bit too late? You mentioned the resources in hand, 7 wickets. A fairly straightforward chase, but you can never predict in this format how things can go. And you're right, they're desperate for a win to level the series. Still have a very good chance though.
Yeah, very you pick up a boundary of the very first delivery of an over, then you need to think about not hitting another boundary, but to ensure that you rotate the strike. And this might member of the World Cup under 19 winning team, Tanzeen Hassan Tamim, and that's where he has scored his run, squared on the wicket, on the leg side and also on the offside. Yeah, even if you look at down the ground, 29% of runs have come in that direction. So he's very good off the back foot. Drives straight to the fielder. He needed a direct hit. He's done well, he's done really well, Jason Holder, after conceding a boundary of the first ball in this over. He only concedes 4 more. 108 for 3. 42 from 20.
crispy combination with brown sauce. Saucer boss.
4. Same numbers the other way around. 10.5 the required run rate. Yeah, direct hit would have been gone. Bangladesh will be very, very pleased to see that. Yeah, not him. Hasn't been at his best, but really picked up a vital wicket that had gone on to hit the stumps.
Yeah, at a similar stage, the West Indies were 125 for 6. Didn't have the explosive end to their innings, so they're in with a shock. Bangladesh 24 balls for 42 runs. With Shehu utilizing these final few overs, while Seals returns for his last over. 3 overs in succession in the power play. And that's how their innings has unfolded. Where is that 15 run, 20 run? Coming from, can it be this one?
Jaden Seals hasn't been able to pick up a wicket, but he was the one who picked up 3 in the last match. He's back in the attack to complete his full quota of 4 overs. Opened the bowling. He's produced most dots. 10 dots in his spell so far. If you don't manage to pick up a wicket, not a bad idea to bowl dot deliveries, which will also build up the pressure.
Yeah, looking at the bowling options, the Seals will finish here. Holder has 1 remaining, so he'll bowl 1 of the remaining overs. Shepherd has 1, he might bowl 1, but 1 over of the spinners.
And it's a combination of left hand, right hand. So who do you pick? There is an option of Roshan Chase, the right arm off spinner. Akhil Hussain, the left arm orthodox. And also Pierre, left arm orthodox. Who would you pick?
Yeah, not only who do you pick, but when do you bowl that over? Do you take that risk in the next over, or do you bowl a seamer and send that over a little bit further down? Roshan Chase isn't a bad option because of his ability to bowl those Yorkers. Play and a miss. Another wide signal, so back-to-back wides. Jaden Seals is surprised. He's asking if he moves across to the offside, if that wide line moves with him. Not in the opinion of the umpire.
He has an on strike. 38 from 22. Everybody on the edge of their seats. It's a very good crowd one more time. And Chattogram, does he have any? Can he take his side off?
He hasn't gotten too much support. Jaden Seals, though, has been the epitome of consistency. Look at the length and the
Do not miss out on a single to get back. Tanzir has an on strike. 38 from 22.
কোন এজেন্টের কাছে অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে প্রতারিত না
বাংলাদেশি ও প্রবাসী ভাইদের
batting. Can they recover now and put all of those questions to rest?
Again, it's a swing and a miss. Again, it's got the crowd getting a little bit edgy.
Yeah, well, they've been edgy for some time, but they're at their most vocal now.
Crowd getting a little bit edgy.
Yeah, well, they've been edgy for some time, but they're at their most vocal now. They've had enough of this play and miss, swing and miss from Jackarali. The skill of Jalen Seals, though, the slower balls, so he's feeling the heat. 9 from 13, 35 from 19. Yeah, they're desperate for something resembling a boundary.
It's old slow. Almost huge delivery. Again, eyeing the onside, but he's scored well. He's maintained that line and length just around the outside the off stump. Only a couple of runs. 9 in that over. 117 for 3. They're climbing up at this stage. West Indies got 128 for 6. Bangladesh in terms of wickets have had 3 more. Runs a little bit behind, 117 for 3. There was a bit of a discussion in the middle. Who will be the bowler to bowl the 18th over? Whether it's going to be spin or they carry on with the seam. It looks like it's going to be seam. You okay with that, Samuel Badri?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's Shepherd, it's his final over. You take the risk and you bowl the spin now. And they get off to a few, it becomes easier in the final to in agreement with bowling the fast bowlers now and perhaps keeping that spin over for the final one, maybe defending 15 or so if things go well. But that's something that the batters and Bangladesh need to consider. There's that one over that has to come. It's Shepherd though now.
Well, it's gone straight into the hand and taken. Well, certainly to continue with the Romario Shepherd has made them a big prize here. Tanzir Hassan, the well-set Tanzir Hassan debut.
Yeah, we were asking if he can take them over the line. The answer is no. Good delivery, slower one across the left-hander. Feel well set. There have been some drop catches throughout the night, but not this time. King holds on. Tanzir goes for 61, 117 for 4.
Like replacement, there was an option for Rishad Hussain to come up the order. Tanzir, the left-hander, getting out, and in comes Shamim Hussain. Wicket of the very first delivery. And now he's picked up 2. A single's not going to win you the game. 32 from 16. Required run rate, exactly 12.
Yeah, the field set should have telegraphed the line that he was about to bowl 2 fielders deep in that direction. Yeah, you can see them on screen there now. Brandon King, the one to complete the catch.
Some big hits here. If they want to go and level the series, this game is going away from Bangladesh. Bangladesh. Yeah, it's a good grab of his own bowling. 7 already in this over. Last ball. It's a short one, a wide one. And it's straight into the hands. He picks up Shakir Ali. And his second wicket. Mario this spell with 3 for 29. They cannot believe it. Decision to go with ends again. He bookends the over with another wicket. 1 to 8 for 5. Over that was from Romario Shepherd, picking up not 1 but 2. In this format, Jason Holder, what a start. A peach of a delivery, full and straight. Bang on target. Off stump, goes for a walk. Wonderful delivery at any stage of the innings. Puts on his dancing shoes as well. West firm control now. Shami goes for 124 for 6. It has also been very given away 15 runs. Performer for
প্রতারিত না
he's been
হয়ে
as it
নিজের কাছে অ্যাকাউন্ট প্রতারিত না
He's been
হয়ে
as it
নিজের অ্যাকাউন্ট তৈরি করুন।
অনলাইনে করার জন্য ভালো কোনো সাইট খুঁজে পাচ্ছেন না? আননয়রি এখন বিউইন্স নগদ আমাদের সাইটের মাধ্যমে 24 ঘন্টা কাস্টমার সার্ভিস ব্যবসার মূলধন। আমরা কথায় না কাজে বিশ্বাসী, তাই আননয় দেরি অ্যাকাউন্ট ব্যবসার মূলধন। আমরা কথায় না কাজে বিশ্বাসী, তাই আননয় দেরি
with him.
Again a dot. That has been an issue. He completes his full go of 4 overs. He's done wonderfully well with the ball. 2 for 20.
বাংলাদেশি ও প্রবাসী ভাইদের জানাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম। অনলাইনে বেটিং করবার জন্য ভালো কোনো সাইট খুঁজে পাচ্ছেন না? আননয় দেরি এখন বিউইন 365 নিয়ে এলো দারুণ সব অফার। অ্যাকাউন্ট খুললেই পাচ্ছেন ফার্স্ট ডিপোজিটে 10% বোনাস। ইউজারদের সুবিধার্থে লেনদেন করতে পারছেন বিকাশ নগদ রকেটে। আমাদের সাইটের মাধ্যমে 24 ঘন্টা কাস্টমার সার্ভিস এবং উইথড্র পাচ্ছেন 2 থেকে 3 মিনিটে। সততাই ব্যবসার মূলধন। আমরা কথায় না কাজে বিশ্বাসী, তাই আননয় দেরি অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলতে স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বার অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নাম্বারে যোগাযোগ করবেন। বাংলাদেশি ও প্রবাসী ভাইদের জানাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম। অনলাইনে বেটিং করবার জন্য ভালো কোনো সাইট খুঁজে পাচ্ছেন না? আননয় দেরি এখন বিউইন 365 নিয়ে এলো দারুণ সব অফার। অ্যাকাউন্ট খুললেই পাচ্ছেন ফার্স্ট ডিপোজিটে 10% বোনাস। ইউজারদের সুবিধার্থে লেনদেন করতে পারছেন বিকাশ নগদ রকেটে। আমাদের সাইটের মাধ্যমে 24 ঘন্টা কাস্টমার সার্ভিস এবং উইথড্র পাচ্ছেন 2 থেকে 3 মিনিটে। সততাই ব্যবসার মূলধন। আমরা কথায় না কাজে বিশ্বাসী, তাই আননয় দেরি অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলতে স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বার অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া
It's just gone over the fielder. Couple of fielders in pursuit of the ball.